everyone, and this is 102 of Amy's Adventure into the Unknown. If you haven't already, make sure to see 101 of Amy's Adventure into the Unknown, unless you want to be lost and totally confused, which you can do that too. I'm not stopping you. But today we're going to be talking about Vivi Star. Out of the main four, she is the second one who's introduced, so that's what we're going to be talking about today. So the reason why I created Vivi Star in the first place was because I had a different character. My first character was Violet. She's not too important right now, like I don't even need to show you a picture of her. Basically, I had another OC before her, and basically I kind of wanted to do this thing where Violet had an opposite, and Vivi Star was that opposite. I feel like when I make a new character, I combined a lot of things together to make a new one, combined a lot of existing characters to make a new one. So with Vivi Star, I feel like it was kind of like Pinkie Pie, Harley Quinn, and Spinel. I remember when I was trying to name her, one of the name options was gonna be Palm Puff. That just makes me think of the Powerpuff Girls. I'm not really sure why I settled on the name Vivi Star, but Vivi actually stands for something else. It's like an abbreviation. So it stands for Vicky Viola Star. I feel like they're Hispanic names, I don't know. I remember looking up the meaning of Vicky and Viola. I don't remember what it was, but at the time it fit her personality. It probably still does, but I don't know. It's a thing, so information. I was trying to think of why her parents would give her an extra long name compared to her siblings. I feel like there's this thing where her parents, Vivi Star was a favorite out of all of her siblings, so that's why her siblings kind of don't like her, because they're like, oh, you were always the favorite, and you didn't do anything to deserve it or whatever, so they all kind of just secretly hate her, and Vivi Star's like, I didn't do anything. I feel like all of my characters, or almost all of them, well, at least in Amy's Adventure into the Unknown, have a signature weapon kind of thing. So with Vivi Star's, hers is a giant lollipop hammer thing, which I guess that kind of relates to Harley Quinn in a sense. And I didn't mention this in Amy's video, but I feel like hers would be a classic sword. With Vivi Star, I feel like it was really hard to settle on what she wears, because I knew I wanted it to be pink, but what does she wear, you know? She went through a lot of changes. At one point for a split second, she had blue in her color scheme, what? But basically, she went through a lot of changes to get here where she is today. Really quick, I just want to talk about the artwork on screen. So just as last time, I'm going to be doing two art pieces. The first one's going to be more of a sketchy kind of warm-up thing and more showcasing the personality of the character, and I want to start including all the weapons that the characters have. I didn't do that for Amy because I kind of wasn't sure what her sword would look like, but it's fine. And then the second drawing is more cleaned up kind of thing, also showcasing the personality, but I want to say more stiff, but just see the last video if you haven't already. You'll understand what I mean. Okay, talking back about Vivi Star now. So I feel like with this, the drawings that I'm doing today in this video, I wanted to change something about Vivi Star. Just very slightly, not even noticeable change. But basically, I kind of wanted to make her legs thicker. I don't know. I have this image in my head that Vivi Star is a bit bottom heavy, I guess, because I feel with some of the other characters, I want them all to have different proportions. Oh, and there's two things I want to point out with Vivi Star's character design. Actually, make that three. But if you notice on the bottom of her eyes, she has 3 lines. So that's kind of representing, you know how Spinel has those kind of mascara line thingies? It's kind of representing that. I'm not really sure why I haven't gotten rid of that yet. It's kind of just there for no reason. And another thing, Vivi Star has this heart on her forehead. That is removable. That is not permanently attached to her head. But I feel her heart thing is kind of important to the storyline kind of thing. I'm thinking there's artifacts they need to collect or something, and Vivi Star unknowingly has one on her head. But I feel I like to imagine that there was a bunch of these artifacts a long time ago, but they were all gotten rid of by the king. And if you guys see on her pocket, the middle thing on her shirt, that little swirly thing kind of represents kind of evil and destruction and chaos in their universe or whatever. Well, basically it kind of represents the king, and the king is not really liked by most people. So I was trying to figure out for a long time. Why does she have it on her, like, thing? Which I could easily get rid of it, but, you know, I'm stubborn because character design. So I was thinking, what if her parents worked for the Monster King with creating clothes and, like, uniforms and armor and, like, all that stuff? But there's just one thing I have to figure out. Why out of all of her sisters, Vivi Star is the only one who gets the circle thing? Like, her cousin Violet has it, but that's it. But it's not that important, right? But that's all the information I am able to fit in this video for today. I do hope you liked me talking about my character and how it evolved, and also seeing me draw as I talk. So I hope you have a great rest of your day, and goodbye! So I just want to give a special thanks to BB Butterfly or BB_Butterfly for making this fan art for me. Like, look at it, it's Vivi Star, it's so cute. Thank you for taking the time to draw one of my characters, it means a lot to me. If any of you guys want to make fan art for me and want me to see it, make sure to put it here on YouTube and at me. If you do it on any other social media, I won't see it. Even though I'm technically on Instagram, I don't really use Instagram anymore.